Hi guys, welcome to my home. This is Darlena Rose. I wanted to make this video tonight because so many things have happened in the last 24, 48 hours with people just being really, really sick. I've heard too many stories of untimely deaths and all of that, and it has really just the last few days have been just crazy, and I just have to do something. So I don't know if a lot of you know, but I have a history in health and wellness and holistic health. In 2006, 2007, I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. And at that time, I didn't know anything about anything. I just did what the doctor said, which is what most of us do when the doctors tell us that something is wrong. The problem was I wasn't getting better. I was sicker from the side effects and everything else of my quality of life. I couldn't go outside if it was too hot. Couldn't go outside if it was too cold. Just all of that. And it wasn't until I got the flu on top of my heart condition that really made me do something different. I was having a hard time breathing, all of that, and it just wasn't good for my heart what was happening. And so one of my friends, Betty, I'll never forget, she told me about holistic health, a doctor, like taking my own health and wellness in my own hands. And so we go to Dr. White, who's a doctor who was in Philly. I guess he didn't take care of himself because he's no longer with us. But I met a person that he had trained. His name was Diego. I will never forget it. I came in and Diego, asked me to come up to the counter. I go to the counter and he starts doing like this. I'm like, oh, I'm a Christian. I don't do voodoo. He said, no, no, no. This is kinesiology. We study the body's energy. And he did this, I promise you. Oh, that's male stress. That's your husband. Oh, that's male stress. That's your son. What's going on with your heart? Don't tell me. You lactose intolerant? What happened to your hip? You hurt your knee? You got a bunion on your foot? And I promise you everything was true, 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 and true. That day, he gave me 19 herbs, told me to exercise for 15 minutes a day, and my heart would be completely healed. And I don't know if you know about congestive heart failure. Congestive heart failure is when the pumping function of the heart, normal is 75%. 70 to 75% is normal. Mine was at 35%, and at the lowest point had been at 15, and was told possibly that I would need a heart transplant. And I couldn't think of anybody that was alive from that, and so I needed to do something else. And so I went to this holistic doctor, got those 19 herbs. He told me to take the 19 herbs, exercise 15 minutes, drink 8 glasses of water, and 5 months of the day my heart was healed. And from that day forward, I have ate right, exercised, done all of the things that I was supposed to do. I was also diagnosed with high blood pressure, which has been resolved with herbal teas and herbs and all of that. And so I am the herbal lady. So fast forward a few years into that, and my children's father was diagnosed with stage 4 nasopharyngeal cancer. And the first thing he said was, I want to do what you did. I wasn't sure what that meant because cancer and hearts are different, so I didn't know. But after some extensive research, we came up with this therapy called the Gerson therapy. Gerson is a very labor-intensive therapy. The patient definitely has to be on board, so it was important that it was. I'm thankful to God being given us the discernment to even be able to do that. And all I know is they gave him 6 months to live using this therapy, a naturopathic doctor as well as our regular doctors. 9 months into what they said would be a fatal thing, he was healed, and that was in 2010. If you know anything about cancer, cancer comes back normally, usually, but in 6 years, he has not had a reoccurrence. And so that just tells me that there's some cures out there that we don't know about. And so because we have been thrusted because of our own illnesses, we've been thrusted into learning about health and wellness. I've been able to help other people resolve other things, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancers, and all these other things. And I just know that there is a natural cure for everything. Weight loss, weight gain, all of those things that I mentioned. And I am just here to serve. And I believe that there are so many things that have not been touched for so many people. If you are suffering from some sort of ailment, illness, whatever, I am certain that there is something out there for you. So if you are suffering from something, please don't hesitate to inbox me, call me, and say, how can I do something about whatever I'm suffering from? I just can't sit by and watch it any longer. It's just, it is, I don't even have the words to say for watching people in their 50s or in their 30s or younger dying of all of these diseases. And I just can't sit by anymore. So I am a life coach, but I am heavily versed in health and wellness. Um, I um, I know some stuff, basically. So if you are interested in doing something about for yourself, a family member, whatever, please don't hesitate to inbox me, call me 267-521-2001. Yes, I'm in Atlanta. However, there's Skype and everything else. I am here to help and here to serve. So please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you all sleep well and have a wonderful day and week this week. But again, just don't hesitate to reach out. So with that, I'm signing off. Bye, guys.